This guy, yeah, world-class striker, obviously a part of the Premier League 100 club, done it at loads of different teams. But what hurts me the most, before I say his name, what hurts me the most is that this guy come through at Arsenal, and we sold him because he was having beef with the old Arsenal manager, George Graham, and he could have been Ian Wright's strike partner. So this guy is Mr. Andrew Cole. So I first saw this guy. Yeah, it's not funny, bro.
I love it. I love it. His story is so fascinating. He could have been the next best thing at Arsenal. He could have been one of the best players ever in Arsenal's history. And who does he join? Newcastle. Then who does he join? Manchester United. And what does he win? The treble. And how many Premier Leagues does he win?
Plenty. I can't name how many he won.
Yeah, sorry, I had to interrupt there. But Andy Cole is also my number 6 as well. So you can take it away with the spiel for Andy Cole.
I first remember watching Andrew Cole at Newcastle. So I think it's the first year they got promoted into the Premier League. And he was I'd never heard of him before. And I just see this guy like always on the last shoulder, and they're just playing him. And he was just banging in goals. And I think he had the record for the most goals in a Premier League season. But at the start, the Premier League had 24 clubs in it. So it was a 46 game season. So he had the record for most goals in a 46 game season, bro. And yeah, as you said the rest about where the clubs he went to afterwards. But yeah, the first watching Andy Cole, man, I was just inspired. And then my dad told me about the story about how he used to play for Arsenal. And I'm like, nah, you're chatting, Dad. Put on the old VHS, if you remember the VHS guys, put in the VHS. Had the Arsenal review season, bang, you see him come on off the bench for Arsenal in the Charity Shield against Spurs in 91. So yeah, if you want to check that, have a look yourself, guys.
Yeah. He wasn't a Londoner though, so yeah,
no, he's not. I think he's from Nottingham, isn't
he? He's from Nottingham. Yeah.
I'm not quite sure how that works.
No Arsenal loyalty, so it's all good.
He's a Northern boy, isn't it?
That's why it suited him at Manchester United. Made it perfect for him as well, which is really
Midlands. They probably would say, "Oh, we're not Northern," but yeah, to us, yeah, he's kind of North.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, no, Andy Cole for me, definitely number 6.
Yeah, it's my number 6 as well. 5 Premier League winners medal as well. Golden Boot in 1994 as well. Danny mentioned him earlier about being in a combination with Dwight York, but this is why I have my chance to put him at number 6, because I just thought he was an extraordinary talent. And remember, Zim, we've spoken about this before as well. 187 Premier League goals, and how many of them were penalties?
0. Sorry.
0. Absolute 0.
I love the way you've actually got a black circle.
Dramatically placed there as well. Needed to be done. But no, Andy Cole is someone who I thought, again, if he didn't have that rip of Teddy Sheringham in the England squad, he would have been a better England striker as well. He would have been in there, scoring a lot more goals for England as well. Around the same time as well, as you mentioned, MJ, Ian Wright, Alan Shearer, Teddy Sheringham, Robbie Fowler. So many of these amazing strikers for England that could have been great even going forward. And I think Andy Cole is a Premier League great. He's played for Newcastle. He didn't do that great after going to Blackburn Rovers and obviously to Manchester City, or I don't know which came first, Man City then. No, it was Blackburn, then Fulham, and Man City, yeah. And then he kind of retired after like a half a season at Sunderland as well, and he didn't really play much under, I think it was Ricky Sprager at the time. But no, Andy Cole is someone who I thought was a fantastic striker that we had, and I think is in a league of his own with the goals that he scored in the Premier League as well. One of the best ever Manchester United strikers I've ever seen, and someone who still doesn't get the plaudits, I think, from the general public of how well he's actually done as a striker. Because we always see his name on this list of top goal scorers, but he's always just there like, now Harry Kane's overtaken him, now Aguero's overtaken him, now Rooney's overtaken him, but people don't give him the flowers.